Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Readings by Darcy. I'm Darcy, and today I am doing a weekly generic tarot reading. I'm switching back to the old way I used to do because, unfortunately, I'm finding I'm missing days, and this way I won't miss days. I guess life has gotten a little busier than I'm used to. Today, I am using the Dark Fairy Tarot. It is not sure who it's by, but I'll find it and I'll put it into the notes when I post. It's definitely a little darker deck than a beginner would use. Let's put it like this. Not really suited to a beginner. I would say this is more of an advanced deck. And even saying that, there are moments I have problems with it. But what I really like is when you get it into the light, it really shines. And so I am just shuffling the cards right now, and I am going to pull. I've got them spread out in my hands. So this is for Sunday, May 21st. And the first card we have for Sunday, May 21st is the World. Now, this deck's a little harder to figure out sometimes what the card is, but this is the last card in the major arcana. It's a beautiful card. I hope you can see it as well. I'll bring it a little closer. There's a world behind her and the four corners of her foundation, and she's just stepping out. It's very beautiful, very intense in some ways. For a change, they have man's face here, the bull and the lion and the ram, but in the clouds here it looks like they've got a raven, and the world is at the end of the major arcana, and it's about coming to the end of a journey. You've gone through everything, all the houses and everything, and the world to me talks about achievement. It's about the wisdom that you have gained along your journey, and sometimes that wisdom can be good and sometimes that wisdom can be bad, but there's really nothing negative about it. It's about looking at your world and seeing it in a different dimension. It's about being committed to a cause, something that you really want to do. And it's allowing your ego to come down a little. So, or to calm down a little, whichever way you want to look at it. So today would be about rest. It would be let the chips fall where they may and see what happens. So Monday, May 22nd is number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And on this Wheel of Fortune, you've got the Sphinx head, you've got the eagle, she's wearing her wings, you've got a compass as into direction. But what I also want to say, and you got the lion still, and a crescent moon over here. But did you notice that the wheel actually looks like a safe lock where you spin the wheel and you try to figure out what those three numbers are to unlock the prize behind the door? So the Wheel of Fortune could be about travel. It could be about getting ready. I mean, we're in May, summer's coming. It could be that you're looking at planning a course of action. What do you want to do? Say in a couple of weeks, where do you want to go? Who do you want to go with? So this is about taking time to explore the possibilities around you, and that is May 22nd. Tuesday, May 23rd, we have the Devil. Now, I did shuffle these cards, but we have the Devil, and the Devil is decision process. And keeping in mind, you're not tied to your decision. You can change your mind. Your wings are there. You can fly free. It's going to be up to you what you decide to do. But just know that when you make a decision, there's no law that says you can't change your mind. Okay, only your own law that says it. I feel that freedom of choice is really important. And sometimes we make a choice and go, oh my God, it's not quite what I wanted it to be. Ooh, the Seven of Cups. Here we go about choice. Cups, as you all know, is about emotions. They're about water. They're flowing. And in this one, she looks like she's lost her wings. Looks like they've been cut off. Maybe that was a decision that she wanted to clip her wings. She wanted to be human. She wanted to experience life like humans do. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world. What it means are there are other possibilities around her, and the cups are about revealing your hidden secrets to yourself, not to other people. This is about finding your hidden secrets and knowing what you want. So Wednesday may be an opportunity of May 24th to decide, what do you want to do and how do you want to do it? And if you believe in it, are you willing to go through with it? Now, Thursday, May 25th. This sort of looks like the Queen of Wands. Wands are fire, their work. The Queen of Wands is sitting in a position, as you can see, she sort of looks like she's getting ready to do something. Not 100% sure if she's getting up, she's sitting down, or she's going to talk to someone. But the Queen of Wands is about sitting in a position of authority, and it's about divvying up the task. It's a hidden agenda. So maybe there's something at work today that needs to be done, or you're keeping something close to yourself that you don't want to tell other people about. You're waiting until that moment that you can say, whoops, surprise. But it's also about chain of command. So I'm going to say, whatever it is you're planning on doing, remember that you're overcoming an obstacle, and as you do it, the environment around you begins to clear, and you're able to see it from a better perspective. Maybe that's why she's sitting. Instead of looking down at it, she's looking right at it. So maybe, just maybe, you should stop and take a moment and sit there and look at what you have to decide. Friday, May 26th, is the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful card? The energy of it melting the ice and everything. The red talks about anger, but she's not angry. She looks like she's got a purpose. So today may be stirring the pot a little bit, but it's also about moving away again obstacles in front of you. I am going to say that with this one, you notice she's not arguing the point. Normally the Ace of Swords is in an upright position and a hand issued through a cloud if we were looking at the Rider-Waite deck. But this is more about pinpointing what it is that you need to do. This is basically light a fire and see what direction it's going to go in. Please don't burn down your house in the process. Now, this one looks like the Knight of Wands. And this is for Saturday, May 27th. It's hard to believe we're almost through the month. And the Knight of Wands is normally a younger person or a knight page. Well, maybe it's the page. It's hard to tell with this one. Okay, but let's go with the knight because that's my impression of him. I like his makeup and the tombstone that's there, and the red energy from the fire behind him, but it's not really fire. Red is your earth chakra, so it could be realigning your chakra, putting it into motion, just fine-tuning. And this could be that you're preparing your path in life, like you're making that choice. Let's say you're making a choice to move, you're making a choice to leave employment. So this is giving you that opportunity to make the choice. It's saying, write it down. What direction do you want to go in? Okay, this is about choice. You can stay in the dark, you can go to the light. And that is more a metaphor. It doesn't mean anything about anyone dying. It's a metaphor for choice. It is your choice today. What is more important for you to do today to gain a new perspective as to where you want to find your life? I want to thank you very much for joining me today and this week. I look forward to seeing you next week. And, really take your time, make your decisions, make sure they're true to your heart. That's the most important thing for me, is that it really has to resonate. These are possibilities of what the days look like. Now it's up to you to make a choice where you want to go. Now I have these little cute divine door cards, and they're this big. And so I wanted to take one card out of this deck and just see what it has to say all together. This is the blue door, and it says the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be true to yourself. Isn't that a cute little card? This is about being true. You know this little star in the door, like the star at night, you make your wish. And this door can lead you to anywhere you want to be. So trust yourself, trust your instincts. Again, thank you very much for joining me today and this week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. May love, joy, peace, happiness, and prosperity find you all in mysterious ways.